What's up everyone, it is Dueling Chrysler 3985 coming at you with yet another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you the Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race Wave Rippers. Now, this is obviously the most prime team, it has the most emphasis because their team leader is actually the main character of the movie, which is Burt Wheeler of course, and it only makes sense to do them first. And, a quick little background about how hard the Wave Rippers are to collect. Not too difficult, I wouldn't really know that much because I actually bought my set complete and then I just replaced a couple cars that were damaged. Actually, not just a couple, but a few. So, I'm not really the best to give you knowledge on that, but I know for a fact that two of the cars aren't really that easy to come by, and that would be Power Pipes and the Chrysler Thunderbolt. But other than that, you should be good. So let's go ahead and without further ado, start the video with none other than the Deora 2. One of the most iconic Hot Wheel cars of all time. Funny thing is, it looks a lot smaller, to scale compared to the other Hot Wheel cars than it was in the movie, where it was actually one of the longest cars. But no, here it's actually quite tiny. And the decals on the Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race cars are actually incredibly good, unlike the Acceleracers, which you could practically chip off with your fingernails. And the one thing I did with my surfboards is that I super glued them down. Now I know what you're thinking, you're an idiot, why the heck would you do that to such a, precious car? But, I mean, look, I did not even damage it in any way, it's still nice and smooth, the glue did not leak out anywhere. I only did that because I really do not like how the surfboards are, they flop around and they're not stabilized to the car. And you really don't want that to be the case with a real life car, so I just did that. It just looks nicer and it makes me feel better about my car. That's all it is. So, to each their own. Don't worry, it's not damaged. All nicely done. But yeah, and look at that massive engine. It must be like a V16 or something because it is humongous. Alright, next up is another car with two surfboards on the back, and that's Switchback. Again, did the same thing, I super glued them down. It just is nicer, guys, I don't know how to explain it. Hope you don't hate me for it. Reminds me of a Chevy Silverado, actually. And look at how deep in the wheels go. I mean, you've got so much clearance between the tires and the framework of the car. Pretty crazy. Alright, next up would be Backdraft. Now with this car you want to make sure not to lose the surfboard, because when you do, the car does not look, anywhere near as cool as it does with the surfboard. And trying to glue this in just isn't worth it. It probably would screw up the car. So I just left it the way it is. Funny story, the Wave Rippers are actually the only team with white wheels, which is pretty crazy. I think the rest all have gray wheels. Or at least, the actual spokes, and then they've got different colored trims. But yeah, you can see right through into the inside of the car right there. And yeah, that would be Backdraft. Now next up is the '69 Nomad. I know it's a funny year to have a car, but here it is. And look at that huge wheel well. It's ginormous. You could, that's an open window right there. You could peek right into the car. Probably for surfboards, of course. Because what better car to take to the beach than this? There's that, and next up is probably the rarest of the Wave Rippers, and that is Power Pipes. Man, do I love this thing. The purple just looks phenomenal with the black, the chrome, the pipes. It just all makes sense why it's named Power Pipes. Alright, next up would be the Chrysler Thunderbolt. This car is actually a real-life concept. A shame it never made it to production because it looks stunning. But yeah, it is a real-life concept car by Chrysler. Actually, there are multiple cars in this, this line that are real-life concepts, but were never, manufactured for the public. That's that, and last but not least is the Corvette Stingray, one of the most unique looking cars ever. I mean, just look at this thing. I don't even know how to describe it. It is badass though, gotta admit. Blue interior. Nice, nice. Although I believe it wasn't even blue in the movies. Just did that for design, I guess. And there you have it, guys. That is all 7 Wave Rippers, near mint or mint condition. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the other Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race videos. And yeah, leave in the comments your favorite cars, if you have any of these, whatever, anything related to Hot Wheels, whatever you want to talk about, leave in the comments, and I will do my best to reply to everybody, which I probably will, because I always do. But yeah, see you later, guys. Peace.